Troy, St. Peter got your name in the book. I seen it. I say, I know him. That's my brother. I'm gonna buy me a new horn so St. Peter can hear me when it's time to open the gate. Ready to get ready for the judgment.
Okay, I'm going to help y'all understand this deep character and his role he played. See, Gabriel, he survived a headshot during World War II. This left him with a metal plate in his head, and people dismissed him as crazy. But his visions and insights come from a spiritual connection formed during his time that he spent with St. Peter. It's the same St. Peter that Jesus gave the keys of heaven to, and is also known as the keeper of the book of life. And Gabriel talks about sitting with Peter and breaking bread, and what he calls
big fat biscuits.
Now, bread in this sense represents spiritual nourishment. And this also mirrors the idea in Matthew 4:4, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of God's mouth. And this ties Gabriel's experiences and reinforces his spiritual depth. When he tells Troy,
he let me see your name. He got it in there under M.
It's a moment of reassurance for Troy's fate. But where it gets deep, he also said,
got Rose's name. I ain't seen it like I seen George, but I know it's in there.
This moment here foreshadows the eventual separation between Troy and Rose and his adultery that broke the covenant.
I'm gonna be your daddy.
Then Gabriel starts hearing hellhound.
Hear that? That's the hellhound. I gotta chase them out of here. Ah, get out of here!
In mythology, hellhounds are guardians of the underworld and hunters of lost souls. And that's coming after Troy. But Gabriel fights him off because he's preparing Troy for a spiritual reckoning.
Ready to get ready for the judgment!
And that's not a warning to the world, that's a warning to Troy of what's coming. Gabriel shows up at Troy's house.
Oh, I've been chasing hellhounds and waiting for the time to tell St. Peter to open the gate.
Waiting on the battle of Armageddon, huh?
Oh, ain't gonna be too much of a battle when God get to waving that judgment sword. Whew.
See, because he already seen how it all ends. So Rose, she offers Gabriel a plate.
You want me to fix you a plate?
I'll just take a sandwich, Rose. I don't want no plate. Want to eat with my hands. I'll take a sandwich.
What about?
See, back to bread. However, this small moment has a strong spiritual connection. See, Gabriel prefers to eat with his hands, which reflects the concept to see, S-E-E, sacred energy exchange. In some spiritual practices, the hands are seen as an extension of the body's energy field, and eating with your hands creates a connection between you and the food, allowing your energy to merge with what nourishes you. And the fingers are believed to correspond with the 5 elements, which are earth, fire, water, air, and ether. Ether represents the heavens, the celestial realm, the divine. And Gabriel's initial refusal to eat at the nursing home shows his disconnection from that sacred exchange while institutionalized, but he still needs to eat. And when Troy confesses his infidelity to Rose, Gabriel pops up, not by coincidence. He already knew this was coming. He came there to be close and to pray. And later, we see a collection of trumpets and parts, and this is a symbolic representation of Gabriel's efforts to prepare to open the gates of heaven. And each trumpet symbolizes a different attempt or hope. But Gabriel's enduring faith and perseverance is all that he needed. And when Gabriel is institutionalized, he can no longer ward off the hellhounds. The camera zooms in on the trumpet, and this is symbolizing Gabe's final step is approaching. Now, after Troy dies, Gabriel arrives unaccompanied. He touches the foreheads of Troy's children, blessing them before blowing his trumpet. And the first attempt fails. Then he raises his arm, saying, Troy.
Troy! Troy!
But he's not calling out to him, he's signaling to the heavens who it's for. And here we see the fence closing on the left side of the screen, symbolizing the end of Troy's earthly struggles. There in spirit to secure the family before the gates of heaven open. And this time the trumpet miraculously sounds. The clouds part and an angelic silhouette pops up with the sun centered. And everyone stands in awe while Gabriel, unsurprised but complete, smiles and says,
That's the way that goes.
Then he runs off fulfilled. See, Gabriel was a spiritual warrior fighting for Troy's soul and a reminder that there's a greater plan at work. And thank you for your amazing talent and skill, Mr. Michael T. Williamson.